in this video for the Xoro 9000 combo receiver, we're just going to show you how to upgrade the firmware. Now, you may be doing it from scratch when the box is just after a factory reset, or maybe it's just straight out of the box, or perhaps it's from when you have channels on the TV already or whatever, okay, and you just need to upgrade the firmware. But either way, no matter where you are, you just simply press the menu button, then you arrow down to the tools menu, okay, and then you arrow over and you arrow down to upgrade by USB. Now, I should say at this point that you should have a memory stick with the firmware on it plugged into the receiver at this stage, okay? So the firmware will be available on the TV trade site under the Xoro 9000 product page, and it will be under a tab called downloads. Now, it may be there from time to time under a heading channel list or perhaps firmware, but either way it'll be there, okay? So all you have to do with the memory stick plugged in and with the firmware on it, okay, what you want to do is go into this upgrade by USB. Now, what I'll also say just about the firmware, when you download it from the TV trade site, it's going to be in a thing called a zip file. You need to unzip this and get the file that is inside the zip file out of it and put that on a blank memory stick, okay? So basically then, when you go into this upgrade by USB menu, the options should be okay by default. You'll have upgrade mode should be all code and bootloader. The upgrade file, if it's the only file on your memory stick, this is why we're saying you should use a blank one, it'll be the only one that'll show in this list. And then all you simply do is arrow down to start and press OK. So it's a fairly quick process. You can see there's a progress bar going across there, and it'll show you how things are ticking along. So I'd say it takes somewhere between maybe 30 seconds to maybe nearer a minute, something like this, to do the process, okay? So when you have this done, basically what will happen then with this particular firmware that we have on the site at the moment, it includes the latest channel list, okay? So the advantage of this is if you just did the firmware by itself, you'll have no channels on your box and you'd have to start, you know, scanning them in or pre-programming them again. But we've bundled the channel list with this firmware, so when this box turns back on, you'll have all the free UK stations that we would have pre-programmed into a box. So you can see when it's finished there, the box just reboots. So once that's finished, then all you have to do basically is scan for your Irish channels again, and then perhaps move them into, you know, sort them into the order that you want, probably with the Irish channels at the top of the list would seem to be the most common thing that people want. And there's videos for that also under the Xoro 9000 product page under the tab called Video Guides that will show you exactly how to scan in your Irish channels and exactly how to order them in the order that you want them, perhaps delete unwanted ones, things like this. So that's basically it, how you perform a firmware upgrade on the Xoro 9000 combo receiver.